Thank you for coming by. This is the American Project. Please be sure to like and subscribe so we can get to our 1,000 subscribers mark as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Nikki Haley. She has suffered a string of significant losses on Tuesday that prompted allies to believe that the end of her 2024 presidential campaign may be near.
Job growth keeps going up. Everyone who wants a job can find one, except Nikki Haley.
She did not appear in public as officials counted ballots coast to coast late into the night. Privately, Haley's team expected Republican rival Donald Trump to win almost every one of the so-called Super Tuesday contests despite their best efforts to stop him. Haley, who as of midnight had logged her only victory of the day in Vermont, spent the night huddled with staff watching returns near her South Carolina home. The mood is jubilant, spokesperson Olivia Perez Cubas said. There is lots of food and music. Later, Perez Cubas said in a statement that the support Haley received in Vermont and elsewhere showed that the GOP is far from unified. Unity is not achieved by simply claiming we're united, she said. Today, in state after state, there remains a large block of Republican primary voters who are expressing deep concerns about Donald Trump. This is not the unity our party needs for success. That sounds like it's been stretched quite a bit to make it sound better than what it is. I don't believe it. Despite the party atmosphere, Haley could face growing pressure to suspend her campaign in the coming days. She entered Super Tuesday as a huge underdog in a Republican presidential nomination contest, and she left the day having suffered a series of losses that will make it virtually impossible to stop Trump from securing the 2024 Republican presidential nomination. Trump is expected to win the necessary 1,215 delegates to become the GOP's presumptive nominee later this month. During previous election nights, he has criticized Haley in personal terms, but on Tuesday he made no mention of her at all during remarks at his Mar-a-Lago club in Florida. Haley's departure would mark a painful blow to voters, donors, and Republican Party officials who oppose Trump and his fiery brand of Make America Great Again politics. She was especially popular among moderates and college-educated voters, constituencies that play a pivotal role in general elections but represent a minority of Republican primary voters. New York-based Republican donor Eric Levine, a fierce Trump critic, said he was disappointed by Tuesday's results and would respect whatever decision she makes about the future of her campaign. I'm proud to have supported her and would be proud to support her in the future, Levine said. Haley spent recent weeks aggressively warning the GOP against embracing Trump, whom she argued was far too consumed by chaos and personal grievance to defeat President Joe Biden. Yeah, watch out in the general election this fall. But she was never able to break through with the party's passionate Trump-loyal base. Yeah, okay. Still, Haley's allies note that she exceeded most of the political world's expectations by making it as far as she did. Her candidacy was slow to attract donors and support after launching in February of 2023, but she ultimately outlasted all other GOP rivals, including Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, fellow South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, and former Vice President Mike Pence. And that's because they're actual Republicans. She's not. Her candidacy was fueled by moderate voters and even some Democrats, mostly Democrats, actually. In South Carolina and Iowa's primary contest, about 4 in 10 Haley voters supported Biden nearly 4 years ago. Well, there you go. According to the AP Votecast, roughly half of her New Hampshire voters cast ballots for Biden. Such voters represent a minority within the GOP. They constituted anywhere between 11 and 24% of GOP voters in each of the three contests, putting a low ceiling on her support. Many of Haley's remaining supporters said they voted third party or didn't vote in the 2020 election. Also, a distinct minority of voters in GOP nominating contests. Trump voters, meanwhile, were overwhelmingly white, mostly older than 50, and with great education and common sense. But if Haley lacked broad popular support within the party, she had strong backing among people willing to spend money to help the last remaining GOP alternative to Trump. She outraised the former president in January, and her campaign said it raised more than $12 million in February alone. On Sunday, she made history as the first woman to win a Republican presidential primary when she beat Trump in the District of Columbia, a feat she repeated with her win in Vermont. But as the votes continued to come in late Tuesday, her chances of building on that breakthrough had diminished considerably. That's because those are two areas of nothing but diehard Democrats. District of Columbia is like 94% Democrats. They're not going to vote for Trump. They're not going to vote for any Republican. They hate Republicans. They're strictly Democrats in that area. Complete lunatic progressives that are out of control. How about that? There you have it. Thanks for coming by. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and we really appreciate it, and have a great day. God bless.